hear from those of you who are already using the Taya products. I want to welcome in our very special guest, or tell us why. Let me give you that telephone number real quick. 1-866-376-8255. Arlene is joining us. She is Taya's Director of Product Education and Testing. She's been a celebrity hairstylist and makeup artist for more than 25 years. She's worked with some of the top premium brands, particularly in hair care, and also a master colorist as well. So she brings to us all of our Taya products, but we have some really fantastic values today.
Oh yeah, that's incredible. Are you going to tell the value, or I'm going to go into this first?
Go right ahead and tell us.
Okay, well, fantastic. Because you know what, this is my go-to product. This is a product that I never do anything without first putting on a mousse. Now this is a super lightweight, fluffy mousse that's going to add incredible body, incredible lift, incredible just you know, height to your hair. So if you're suffering from flat, lifeless, thin hair that just sits flat on your head, please, you need to try this mousse. This is something, Kathy, that I use on everybody. This is my #1 product for styling. And more importantly, it's because it has no alcohol. So I know that I'm doing something good for these women. I'm adding the body, I'm adding the lift, but at the same time, I'm doing something that's good for their hair.
And it doesn't add any weight. It's over $9 off our regular HSN pricing. $14.95. This is the Copaiba resin. Now, what is Copaiba resin?
Look at this. I just want to show you the consistency of this. Look how gorgeous. It's delicious. You see that? Now, it's very fluffy, alcohol-free. So, girls, this is going to be incredible for your hair, giving you tons of volume. And where it comes from, it's actually from this tree right here that you see. The indigenous communities, they cut the tree and they collect this sap, which is called Copaiba. Copaiba, what it's going to do to you, it's going to raise up, it's going to lift up, as you can see here. You see the consistency of this? This is what it's going to do. So if your hair is flat, if your hair is lifeless, this is something that you need to look into. And I'm going to run to my models because you know that's where I, like to show you how they work.
So you're going to actually be able to see how that does it. It does have that Copaiba resin. It has the yerba mate. It has coconut oil. There are vitamins, amino acids, and other key ingredients in there that actually help to condition the hair while giving it that lift and giving the volume. It does not weigh your hair down, and it does not make your hair sticky. So if you've got very light hair, this is going to be fantastic for you, but it's also really good for those of you who have heavy hair, and those are the ones that sometimes need the volume as well. So Arlene's going to show us.
Well, that's a perfect example here with Robin, because Robin does have thick hair. But what happens is that whatever she puts on her hair, it just makes her hair heavy, and it just makes it go flat. Now, this has an ingredient called yerba mate, which is an ancient drink that the indigenous communities use, and it just really has 10 times the caffeine of coffee. So it really
so it wakes the hair up, right?
It wakes your hair up. And what it does is, I'm going to just spruce it up a little bit with the blower. But what it does, it just lifts that hair. Do you see that, Kathy? I know this is a little mad, but...
No, but I like what you just did right there, because
it just
look at how it gave the volume, but it gives the hold on that too, without really having to weigh that down with any kind of a heavy spray or without having to tease either.
Exactly. Well, the Copaiba, what it's going to do, it's going to help me lift that hair from the roots up. The mousse, no alcohol, nothing that's going to, any harsh chemicals that's going to make your hair hard. So at the same time that I'm getting this lift, I'm also getting beautiful, soft hair that she can actually, touch and...
Still touchable, it's not teased, it's not ratted.
And it's not going to break.
And it doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel heavy. And that happens, that's the kind of transformation that can happen just in seconds. Now, it's $14.95, just as Arlene was saying. This is one of her kind of go-to products, one of the products that she uses on virtually all of her clients. So as you were just looking at her hair, that's a little bit shorter. If you have long hair, thick hair, heavy hair, you know what happens to that? It just pulls
it right down. You know your stuff. Come on down. It absolutely does. So what I did with Cindy is I did shampoo and condition with the Copaiba shampoo and conditioner. Okay. I ran the mousse, come on back, Cindy, all the way from the roots of her hair to the ends, because I really want that lift as well here. Can you see that?
Now, do you use it on wet hair or dry hair?
I use it on her. I used it on wet hair.
Wet hair
I dried it, and then with our Taya brushes, I just gave her a little bit of curl in the end.
Wow.
But I want you to see, Cindy, do you see how much that you think this is heavy hair? And I'm not going to get any kind of lift here. Well, I am going to get that lift because I have used a product that's going to give me that result that I want. Do you see? Not everybody has the ability to have this incredible volume. And if you do not have the right products, you're just you're literally wasting your time because nothing's going to work.
I have to tell you, because I just felt her hair. I mean, she is
extremely heavy.
It is.
Yes, absolutely. But you see, it's beautiful. It also has avocado oil. So
and your hair looks great straight, but there are times when, you know, like for me, I don't always want to wear my hair straight. My hair's thick and heavy too.
Yeah.
So it has a tendency to kind of weigh down. So what are normally our options? So it's like, oh, we'll just go with it straight. I'm just going to wear it straight all the time. Look at the way that this gives you all of that thickness, all of the volume. It's also going to help to hold that, but it's going to give the hair the bounce, and bounce is what makes our hair look really healthy and makes it look young, youthful, and fresh.
Yes,
and it keeps us from actually cutting it off too, because I think that's what we do sometimes. We're just like, oh, I'll just cut it off because it's just not going to do it. This is only $14.95. This was saved just for this show. It's normally $24. It's $9 off of the regular HSN pricing. Yours today, it's the Taya Copaiba Resin Volumizing Mousse. But that Copaiba resin is something that you can see kind of almost the thickness to it that actually comes from the actual tree. But look at this. So this resin, show you this right here. This is what is creating that lift. So this little individual lift that you're getting, but it's not sticky, it's not heavy. This is a very light mousse. But that actually comes right from the tree. So they do that little bit, and then they take that. It's incredible. Wait until you see what it's going to do for your hair. If your hair is traditionally lifeless, is it best for most people to use it on wet hair or dry hair?
I actually use it on anything, because let's say like on Norma, for example, Norma's hair was, you know, her hair was, I had already done for me last night, and it was just a little bit flat when she got up this morning. So all I did was just add a tiny bit of the mousse. I put it right in here, which is what I did right now. I just put it in right now. And then I just, you know, went with my blow dryer and I redirected that root, you know, just to create the volume. Remember, we've used mousses in the past. And you know with the benefits, what a mousse does to your hair, it's going to give you body, it's going to give you lift, it's going to give you hold. But unlike any other mousse, our mousse has absolutely no alcohol, it has no harsh chemicals, and it's really just the combination of all these beautiful ingredients that we have. Remember, it has the Copaiba, which is a natural occurring resin. It has yerba mate, and it also has coconut oil. So we have all these beautiful ingredients that combine in one to give you this lift, body, hold. Incredible lift, especially.
And there you can see some of the wonderful ingredients. It does contain that Copaiba resin, the yerba mate, the coconut oil. There are vitamins. There's also the amino acids, other key ingredients in here that are actually going to help to condition your hair while revitalizing its appearance at the same time. The formulation actually bonds to the hair invisibly, so it enhances the look of the volume of anything that you need, and it is super lightweight. Look at this.
It's like a meringue.
You could put that in my hand, and I almost can't even feel it. Yeah, look at that. Look at how nice and light and fluffy that is. But you can see that it's really going to hold and get right on into the hair.
I know,
so you
that
can do
price.
That,
That price is killing me.
$14.95.
Oh my God.
It is the best price that I've ever seen us do on the product. And just as Arlene was saying, this is her go-to product. It's the one that she consistently goes back to time and time again. But why do you go back to this one time and time again?
Because you need to start with the base that you know it's going to work for any hair type, any hair length, and any hairstyle. So like you've seen all the girls, I've had long hair, I've had short hair, I've had layered cuts. Like for example, Liz has a really nice choppy little haircut. But what happens with this just hangs down in her face. So what you can do is wash your hair at home, put a little bit on it. If you want to use a brush and then just, you know, brush it up. But if not, look what I'm doing. Just a little bit of that, and look at the lift that I'm already getting on that root. Remember, that Copaiba is going to go in there and give her this incredible lift. Look at that. Look at this.
Gorgeous.
You see?
All the lift that you need without having to wrap, without having to tease. Just get that beautiful lift and that volume up throughout your entire hair. $14.95. 178-375. This is all about volumizing. Hundreds of you in the ordering process. Now also, stay tuned because coming up.